Hi guys, I'm Dan Compton, and this is Dan the Starman. Today, the green screen special effects you're about to see on this clip was made and brought to us by Katrina Mason and Stock Walker Productions. So thank you, Katrina Mason and Stock Walker Productions. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the show. Nothing like redecorating my awesome Descendants wall with these brand new Descendants decal walls I got. Yeah, this is the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten from my best friend and fan, Rachel Belley. Ooh, I know. I'll definitely hang up this one. Perfect! This is amazing. I sure love redecorating my Descendants wall, especially when it comes to my Isle of Dove Cameron. Hey! That gives me an idea! I can do another awesome story time with my viewers and fans. Only this time, I can tell my viewers and fans another awesome story about how I met Dove Cameron the second time. Yeah! Now this is something that they're really gonna love. And imagine how awesome the rest of these wall decals will be when I hang out the rest of them. Which one will it be next? Oh! Hi guys! I'm Dan Compton and welcome back to Dan the Starman. So, before we get started, I want to take you all to, once again, theme music. Welcome to Dan the Starman! Hi guys, I'm Dan Compton and welcome back to Dan the Starman. So for today's episode, throughout all the episodes you see on Dan the Starman, every time you saw a scene of me in my bedroom right over here, you saw 3 special canvases like these, for instance. These canvases are pictures of me with my Isle of Dove Cameron. And yes, I did meet Dove Cameron again for the second time, and that was actually on December 16th, 2018, which was 2 years ago today. So for today's episode, I thought it would be an awesome idea to tell you the story of how I met Dove Cameron for the second time. So in order for me to tell you the story, I'm going to change myself and morph into something more awesome that relates to the story. So, voila! Alright guys, so this shirt is something that relates to the story that I'm about to tell you. So in order for me to tell you the story as well, I'm also going to need my very special storybook. So, from the storybook that gave you the story of how I met Dove Cameron in Disney World, to the story of how I met Cheyenne McClain also in Disney World, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you, once again, my special storybook. Once Upon a Time. Alright guys, make yourselves comfortable because once again, it's story time. Alright guys, so, you're going to hear the story of how I met Dove Cameron the second time in New York City, 2 years ago, today. And remember, everything that I'm about to tell you is 100% absolutely true. So, let's begin, shall we? So, 2 years ago, on December 16th, 2018, that was the time that how I met Dove Cameron the second time in New York City. Here's how it all went down. So, 2 years ago, on December 15th, 2018, that was the time where I flew from Orlando, Florida to LaGuardia, New York. And then, after I landed in LaGuardia, New York, that was when I took an Uber to get to New York City, the Big Apple. And then, when I got to New York City, the Big Apple, that was also when I checked into the best hotel in New York City. It was called the Pod Hotel Times Square. And believe me, the Pod Hotel Times Square is one of the best hotels ever in New York City. It was one of the comfiest ones ever too. So anyway, when I checked into the Pod Hotel Times Square, I basically stayed for 2 nights, including the night when I met Dove Cameron and includes the musical. So, on the day of December 16, 2018, that was when, before the show even started, that was when I had some opportunity and free time to enjoy New York City myself, and went on a little tour around New York City, the Big Apple myself too. So, while I was frolicking around New York City, it was basically drizzling and a little small amount of rain, but it was worth it. I didn't get wet. So anyway, while I was frolicking around New York City, I went to do some Christmas shopping, and I got the chance to see the awesome Christmas tree, the big Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center. I know, right? This is one of the biggest Christmas trees ever in Rockefeller Center, especially if it's in the Big Apple. So anyway, after I visited the big Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center, I also visited the awesome and bestest M&M store ever as well. So, after I visited the M&M store, that was when I was getting close to the opportunity where I had the chance to get myself ready and freshen up to see Clues the Musical on Broadway. And the best thing is, the good news is, where I saw Clues the Musical was only just a 3-minute short walk away from where I was staying in the hotel, Pod Hotel Times Square. So anyway, when it got to the moment where I was getting ready to see Clues the Musical, I walked up there, and I was also getting ready to pick up my ticket, which I purchased online months ago in advance. And then, while I was waiting for the opportunity to get into the theater, I was sitting around and enjoying the awesome scenery, and then I had the opportunity to buy this awesome t-shirt that you see me wearing. As you see, this shirt is called, this yellow shirt has something that says Clues the Musical in it. Anyway, after I purchased the t-shirt, I was able to get myself ready and got into the theater. And then, at 7:30 p.m. on December 16th, that was when the show started, and that was when I immediately saw and heard my idol Dove Cameron sing with her most beautiful voice, and I knew right away I knew right away that it would be her because I always recognize her amazing singing voice everywhere. So anyway, I was enjoying the show Clues the Musical on Broadway, and then after the show was over, I had the most greatest opportunity to just meet her outside the theater, where and basically I knew exactly where to meet her. So after the show was over, that was when I got out of my seat, and then I immediately walked a little fast to where the meet and greet was going to happen. And basically, the best thing is, I was only on the front row near the barricades where it was going to happen. And also, it didn't take long before Dove Cameron showed up, because firstly, after the show was over, just like a few, or maybe eight of her cast members and castmates showed up first before Dove Cameron did. So when it came to the so basically while her castmates were here, she signed they also signed some awesome autographs from my autograph pamphlet. From my little program booklet. And then about 8 minutes later, that was when Dove Cameron showed up, and I was like, oh my god, it's her! I can't believe it's her! And then when she got to the crowd where I was, I only had to wait at least about 5 minutes, which is not that bad. And then when when Dove Cameron came to me, I immediately got some selfies with her, which is the same pictures that you see before you. And then after the selfies, I was able to get her autograph twice in two autograph program booklets. And then while she was signing them, I asked her this question. I was like, hey, do you remember me from last time? I met you in Disney World 3 years ago. And then I showed her the picture of her and me from Disney World 5 years ago. And then I showed her the picture, and then when she saw it, she immediately started to remember me. And that was such a thrill and such an honorable pleasure of her remembering me. So then, after she signed the program booklets, I also gave her a very special Christmas and early birthday gift. It was basically a gift bag containing a variety of things that she loves the most. And I also told her that she's going to see some 4 very special Mickey Mouse ears that I designed and created. And then she was like, a creative gift? Oh my gosh, Dandra is such a sweetheart, thank you! I love you so much! And then Dove Cameron gave me a really big hug, and I was like, I did not see this coming. And then she made me so happy, and then it was one of the best meet and greets I've ever had, especially when I met her in Disney World 5 years ago. So, that is my story, and it's all 100% true. Alright guys, well, that's all the time we have for today, guys. So, before we go, let's take a look at our subscribe count again, shall we? Okay then, 138 subscribers is really amazing. This is a big improvement. So, remember, 200 subscribers is all you need to give this channel in order for you to see that special music video from me. and we've got 62 more subscribers left to go. So please tell your friends and tell your friends' friends. Remember, please tell everyone you know all over the world to subscribe to my channel, Dan the Starman. So, thank you all for joining me, and also, here is the finished redecorated version of my Descent Moose wall. Very cool, right? Alright, so, thank you all for joining me, and thank you for joining me in today's storytelling. So, I'll see you all again next time, and until then, this is Dan Compton, and I am Dan the Starman, everybody. Thank you all so much, I will see you soon, and have a nice day.